What up, Glenn? It's like 12 o'clock now. Just past 12 a.m. And it's the 24th now, so New Year's Eve. And, yeah, it's still bothering me. About this whole thing that's going on. It's a bit rough, honestly. But yeah, it's you can only do what you can do, and the best thing for me is just to keep reflecting, keep venting, keep absorbing, accepting what's going to happen. Try not to think about her, I mean, like us, whatever, but it's just more so just, you know, just think about it as like, you know, what is best for you? What have you been working towards all your life? Yeah. And it's hard because you just had those, you know, play around plans to start a family with her and stuff. Like it's honestly really nice, but at the end of the day, try to think of it as like, you know, yeah, what is best for you and what is best for your well-being and stuff like that. You don't want to do something that is not exactly going to help you out, but yeah, because at the end of the day, like, you are going to marry this person in the future, and you want to be able to fully understand what's going on. It's just like the way she texted me just didn't seem right. I'm sorry, like, if you see the message, see, that's the thing, like, it does not make any sense. It does not make any sense. Yeah. She's probably curious to do all this and that. But yeah, you have to remind you over and over again that yeah, she has to make the effort. I'm not. It's a two-way street. You got to pedal the pedals. She's got to pedal her pedal. I got to pedal my pedal. Like, at the end of the day, it's like you're not able to just be friends about it. Don't worry about it. This is part of like the skills and relationships. You don't want to cause any bad blood or anything. Like, then again, it doesn't make sense again. Like, you can say all these words and stuff, but if you really missed me, why don't you just message like a little bit, you know, more promptly? You didn't message, like, yeah, you say you missed me, but that's just rough, man. Like, I just don't feel that that's right. So I already said that it's going to be complicated, and it's really unpleasant, but yeah. So what's gonna happen from here is that I think I will still be. I just won't be looking at the who's seen my story and stuff, because I think that's a bit way too much. So I think, like, no, if she wants to keep doing it, if she wants to keep like I won't be looking at her stuff anymore, because it's a bit hard, to be honest. So I'm just gonna like mute her, and just also like, you keep doing this vlog just to keep reminding yourself, like, don't do it. Have a bit of self-control. You're only gonna make it worse. But I think she's just all words now. Like, she's just, I can't really trust. There's no authenticity. There's patience, but there's just no, I just don't feel like it's real anymore. Like, she's making time for me, but it's just, I can't really make sense of it. And that's like not really helping me. So, like, what we can do right now is that, just to be safe with it all, don't bother messaging her. Like, you will think about her. Like, the thing is, when you're thinking about her, it's just your human connection. Like, you've already established trying to talk to her, like, every other day. But, yeah, so we'll just have to leave it. The only time when you will be honest is that when she actually like reaches out to you and actually like wants to know what's going on. Okay, awesome. That's what I wanted. Like, that's what I needed, is that for you to know what's going on. But at the end of the day, I think like it's a bit tiring. Like, I'm a bit burnt out, just trying, and like, I think there's already been an expectation set, and I'm also responsible for that. And I don't know what to do about that anymore. Like, she's amazing, she's cool, she's fun, but like, are we gonna keep just doing this over and over? Like, I'm not really passionate about it anymore. I think it's just like, I feel like there's a bit of acting in it as well. I think like, she knows what to say. She knows how to make me feel good. But is it really her, or is it? So I don't know. It's really risky to keep going when you have this in your conscience. So don't really take that risk. Try your best to just leave it at that. So what's gonna happen now is be patient. Focus on what really matters right now. Focus on what you need. Remember, you had that philosophy. Focus on what you need. And I think also at the end of the day, what's it called? Jordan Peterson. Make sure your house is in the perfect order before you judge the world. Yeah, the house is pretty neat. And I'm being pretty disciplined about everything. Like, I have a perfect routine going on. I have a cold shower, I brush my teeth, I use soap, I use floss, I do push-ups, chin-ups. That's a pretty good thing. Like, I think there has to be a bit of an adjustment. Make sure you have a disciplined world before you judge the world. So if you're disciplined, then yeah, you should be alright. Yeah, that's basically it. Try to keep that in mind. You are disciplined. You can judge how you want to be judged, how you want to judge others. But yeah, that's honestly basically it. I think at the end of the day, I think I should also start doing vlogs on maintenance now. Like, what can I do to make sure I improve? Remember, like, it's okay to over prepare. It's better that you over prepare and like that you have a conversation about what's going on all the time. Like, you're actively talking about what's going on with the maintenance. It's very ideal that you do that in the initial stages. Like, everything, literally, just literally everything. Talk about the smallest detail. You gotta start somewhere. But yeah, we gotta keep talking about what's going on with me and the girl, me and my crush. But right now I'm kind of over it. It's just a feeling now that the thing is, like relationships are built on, you know, when you do something, when you initiate, when you do whatever. When you initiate, it becomes a bit more easier in a two-way street. But if it's just one person initiating all the time, you know, when I see my mom and I show her a bit of affection, all I do is just literally I do headbutt, and sometimes I, buy her something. Like, just there's mini initiations, and that's it. Just those small type of things, and like you initiate care in the kitchen and at work, but you can't always initiate. It's so stressful doing that. It's literally not going to work out if you're always initiating. And I think that's a very good mindset to have. So proud of you for thinking in that light. It's pretty tough doing this, but you can't initiate all the time. It's not gonna work out if you're always initiating. I've basically initiated like so many times. It's not fair. Like, yeah, she's giving me a bit of help by giving me some space, but yeah, I just don't see it happening. Like it's meant to be a bit more natural than that. Like there's a lot of things that I'm not entirely sure about, because yeah. It was good. It was a good run, but yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, I'm a bit hungry. I think that workout was pretty big on me. think I'll just point it there. Just on the ground. But yeah. Yeah, workout was pretty big on me. It basically was yeah, very heavy weight. And I think I used a lot of calories for that. So yeah. Yeah. I don't know what I should be doing to adjust to this now. Yeah. Yeah. I'm only 21, man. I have to, yeah, just remove that for a bit. With Filipinos, they do a lot of presentation, but sometimes it doesn't feel real. Like I feel like sometimes they're just forcing it, so it just doesn't seem authentic and stuff. So yeah, that's the mindset I have. I think it's a pretty much like a valid one too. Yeah. So it's up to her to help me feel reassured, but I'm not willing to take that risk, and then fall into it even deeper and deeper and deeper. But yeah, that's basically it. Let's talk more about this, and yeah, take a while. It's all about just like exhausting yourself about it, and yeah, exhausting all your options until you like kind of get over it. Peace.